Blog Talk Radio.
When she said, did you hear her say that she wants her skin lightened and all that kind of stuff? What does that make you feel like? Can you hear that? When she says that, it makes me feel that I'm not doing the best job that I can do as a mom. Because I went through the same thing. I had so much pain. I didn't like myself, and when I heard what she was going through, I didn't think that the same issue would still be going on, and it is. And I'm like, Pearl, you really need to love yourself. Don't I tell you that all the time? Regardless of what people say, you have to love you.
Will you stand on up? What's your name?
Sherilyn.
You've been crying a lot. Tell me why.
Is it Latasha? Mm-hmm. All right. She said that she bleeds her son, or sons, sorry. And I have a son myself, and I'm a single mom. And I think the most important job for a parent is that you teach your children to have a self-esteem and build their self-worth. And I think bleaching your children and teaching them that they're going to be better because they're lighter is like the wrong thing. It really got me.
Not know you. You're a perfect stranger to her. But your story is bringing her to tears as a mother, as a fellow mother.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I mean, I do it so that they can have a clear skin and it presents well.
With pop culture, it's like they have clubs and parties, light skin versus dark skin girls, and you see the flyers. Oh, this is absolutely,
this is dumb.
Yeah, and that is an actual promotion. Light skin versus dark skin, and they'll use on the one side, they'll use pictures of like Kelly Rowland, and then on the other side, the flyer, it'll be like
that is a waste of time and life and energy, and I refuse to partake in it.
Hey, Midnight. Yo, Midnight. Yo, you can't read, homie? This water fountain is for light skins only. You dark as hell, Akon. Come on, we all brothers here, man. Brothers, man. Some water. Nah, you Tyrese colored turds make me sick. Man, I just want some water. T. Stop, dog. You can't read this sign, bro. You can't. What you got on? You got something on you? Damn, man, grandma gave me that hat. I don't care about nobody's grandma, bro. Nobody skin only, bro. Don't have no water around here, bro. Hey, T, boy, you so light-skinned?
Oh, hey, man. It's a blessing to be light-skinned, man. Yeah. God is good, man.
Make sure you got your suntan.
Gotta get that block.
Light-skinned niggas is running shit.
Yeah. Light-skinned on 3.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hold up.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Who the hell you supposed to be?
Well, I just came here to
I just can't shut up. It's not your turn to talk. Raise your hand when you want to talk. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Put your hand down. Say something.
Well, I just came here to join Team Light-Skin because, I heard you guys are hiring them to be on your team. So
hey, I got that Team Light-Skin. Well, you want to be a little comedian or something? Stand up.
You were shade too dark there, brother. What are you talking about? I'm Team Light-Skin. That's how I was born, Light-Skin. He must not have heard me, bro. Hey, man. I told you a shade too dark, homie. You bet the step. Hey, take the damn bottle with you, boy. Go home and use that. Don't out of here, man. Hey, you lost, boy. Huh? We don't like your kind around here. You little dark boy. Hey, you too stupid to read the sign, boy? Shut up. Come get this little dark turd out of here, man. Yeah, now go ask your mama why you so damn dark. Yeah, damn right. Don't wake me up, Damn, that's one light-skinned nigga that's killing this shit, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, so you gonna do my little cutting like that, right? Man, what, 5 niggas? Come on, what you talking about? What's up, boy? Hey, hold up. What is that stick? Yeah. What is that stick? I got him already. Hey, give me that stick. I know you got him. I know light skin like this, right? Yeah, light skin like this, right? There you go. Yeah, Team dark skin. Dark skin. Let's be out. We out of here. Get back. Hey, let's take his umbrella. Hey, guys, Chris Brown looking motherfucker. Yeah. Wait, nigga. Got your umbrella. Then why ain't y'all help me, man. Man, I was out there alone. They lotioned me up with suntan lotion and everything, man. Took my umbrella. I got my umbrella, man. Let me get some of this. I don't even got nothing. Yo, they didn't go right there, man.
Light skin dudes ain't shit.
Hell yeah.
They ain't shit.
Watch your mouth, boy.
Watch
your mouth, boy.
What you gotta say? You dark-skinned dudes went out of style when Wesley Snipes stopped making blades.
Yeah, that was corny. Hey, them dark-skinned dudes love baby chains, bro.
Nah, that's not funny.
Listen,
light-skinned dudes is way overrated.
Hell yeah, nigga. You superstar.
Let's look at B2K, IMX. They all fell off.
Hell yeah.
B2K?
IMX?
Yeah, Team Darkskin, we just ride on y'all.
Yeah, give me my umbrella, dog. Give me my umbrella, fool. I got it late. Oh.
Hey, stop all the ratchetness. Damn.
Is that Jesus?
Why can't we all just be friends, huh? Team light skin, team dark skin. What the hell is up with that?
Light skin and dark skin. Others view them to have the same skin, black skin. A way to divide them with mental enslavement, keeping them low like they're staring at the pavement. Their great accomplishments don't even bring them inspiration. Nowadays, self-hate is still instilled in people who are not confident in themselves, modifying their skin just to fit into themselves. One race with now two sub-races. No other race does this. We're divided and conquered to the fullest, captivated by media and image, looking for acceptance, trying to escape ourselves, looking for acceptance, running from ourselves but running back into ourselves, trying to hide from that self, covering up themselves with makeup. Nothing can make up the inner you, but yet they don't know this. No other race says, I'm pale white, but he's tan. Or I'm light skin, they're just light skin. It's just all one race. Asians don't go by yellow. White people don't go by pale. Black people choose light skin versus dark skin from the times of slavery. The head nigga gets to live inside. Fair nigga gets to be in the shade. And the black nigga gets to be on the pavement. Not remembering that they all, back home, were kings and had abundance, mass wealth and amazement, but now fighting amongst themselves in a new territory, just for the skin off their back, just for their masters' enjoyment, 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 just for their masters.
One-eyed open. Hey yo, what it bees like? Your homie, Cosmic Brethren, AsaFoBMP, FTNR, Free Thinkers Nation Radio. I'm with the Brethren Ace.
Yo, welcome y'all. It's been a minute since I've been on. Salute to all the listeners who be tuning in, and welcome y'all to a good show today.
So today's show is mad interesting, as y'all can see through the intro. This nonsense, I don't even know what you call it. I call it menticide of just team light skin, team dark skin. It was mad funny you brought this up to me, bro. Like, what is, because I remember you were saying you be seeing this all the time, and I'm like, I don't really see it like that, but I definitely am aware of it. Like, what do you mean you see it all the time?
Like, I be seeing it on Twitter. I would be, like, hearing from people, like, oh, people would, like, use light skin as a form of weakness. Like, oh, only a light skin would do that. And it's just, like, really? Like, they'll laugh about it, and it's, like, you know, it's such, like, black and white ignorance. So you kind of have to laugh, like, do they really not know? Or is it really going on?
One-eyed open.
But I didn't really know it was like that. And then when I asked people, they were like, oh, yeah, you know, but it's just a joke. So I was like, yo, if this is a joke, then we really need to talk about this, because there's nothing funny about it. Like, it's just, it's a shame.
Yo, tell me about it. Like, it's mad funny. Like, what's even worse, even though the intro was something where it was comedy, it was so, like, I would even say subliminal because it wasn't. It's kind of in your face. I guess it's subliminal to those who aren't consciously aware and are just watching it for entertainment, but it's, like, literally in your face. Like, people actually, like, what Gabrielle Union was saying, like, I've definitely seen party posters of Team Light Skin versus Dark Skin, and it will have, like, a sister who's, like, dark and a sister who's light, you know what I'm saying, and, like, you know, bikini attire, like, for most party shits. And I'm like, damn, like, if they have this for promotional use and it's, like, you know, it's commercial, like, it's, you see this on, you know, on a daily basis or whatever, it's like, damn, that means it's, like, pretty much accepted as a norm, yo.
Yeah. That's where it's just like, wow, you know, there really needs to be a stand, or else it's just going to be somewhat taken serious.
And what's hilarious is I remember seeing a photo that there was this, I think it was on Instagram, it was these two sisters. One was light-skinned, one was more so dark, and then there was some Caucasian chick. And I think it was two.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I put up some, something like that earlier, a minute ago, actually, and it was like, oh, Team Light Skin versus Team Dark Skin, and then these two Caucasian women are like, to us, they all have the same skin.
I know, like,
and it was just like, it's so funny because it's like, it's so true, and then mad people are just like, oh, wow, that's so right, and it's like, it takes a picture like that to get people to understand, like, how is it not known out of just free will thinking, you know, basic logic, like, you know,
yeah,
like, you know, people just have not, like, they've, I guess, taken a cruise control way to thinking. You know, they just need to be in drive, be in control, and be able to see that without being reminded that it might be wrong.
Exactly. And the thing about it is, actually, looks like we have a caller. Let me see.
Nice.
Yeah, we do, but yeah. I'm actually tell them to give it a second because. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, man, like that's true. What I was just recently looking at, like, the Team Light Skin versus Dark Skin stuff. Like, it looks like it's just another thing where, you know, the people behind closed curtains, you know, they're stirring up something where it's more so divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's really what's the whole sense of it. Because if you look back in history, I mean, you'd even have to, I mean, if someone doesn't even know about the history, like, just think about it for a second. Like, you got some people who is light and you have people who is dark, but are all considered the same by a certain amount of people. So if they're supposed to be, you know, all one people, then them looking at each other like they're not, that's already creating a division within their minds.
Exactly.
So it's literally another divide and conquer tactic, the way I see it.
It's exactly how it's supposed to be seen, because that's what I was, like, I had a thought of that, of being in, like, you know, if you have one race, pretty much like what you're saying, one solid race, and to create a sub-race or sub-races within that race is really just, you know, unnecessary segregation with each other. And it's like, why is there a need for that if all of you guys struggle in the same aspect? You're all, you know, that race still looked upon down. You know, there's, regardless if you're light skin or dark skin, you're still black, and being black already in this society is like pretty much condemned. Like, oh, you know, it's like, oh, you know, you're black. It doesn't matter what shade, you know, really.
Exactly, yo. It does not matter what shade. You're all considered one same thing. But I mean, that's what makes it even more fun. But we have a really interesting guest who's coming on. This brother that, you know, was showing some love on the Twitter. He got his own thing going, his own music. He's an artist. I think he's from the Maryland area, calls himself True God Immortal or whatever. Brother got his own clothing line. Like, it's some serious stuff. He's finna be on right now, actually. Hold on a second.
Sounds like a brother making plays.
Hey, is True God here?
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Yo, what a bees like, bruh?
Nothing. I'm out here running errands. Like, I'm out here doing, like, working. I was like,
word. That's cool. We was just, go ahead, what you saying?
Listening to y'all. I called in earlier because I wanted to hear, like, what y'all was talking about before. So I called in, like, a couple minutes early just to kind of listen in to what y'all was talking about. So.
Word. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, man. We was just talking about you, me and the brethren Ace, you know what I'm saying? We was just saying how, you know, you're an artist in the Maryland area, got your own clothing line. Like, we was watching your YouTube video yesterday. You had an update video talking about what you was doing or whatever. You wanna we should just get straight into it, like, you know, what's your like recent projects, you know, upcoming projects and stuff.
Oh man, I got so much stuff going on right now at the moment. Like, I have the new album, which is entitled Soul Revival 2, which is a follow-up to my debut album. It's my third album. I did my second album was called DOA, but I had a lot of personal stuff go on, so in between all the personal changes and stuff that's been going on, I felt like I needed to do, like, just kind of refresh and restart, so I came up with the concept of doing Soul Revival 2. I just put the cover and the track list out yesterday on my blog, so that's out, and people can go, there's like trueguardimmortal.blogspot.com, y'all can check that out. On top of that, I do a radio show for a sports brand. Right now we mostly promoting like wrestling and stuff like that. We do a lot of interviews with like famous wrestlers on there, and we also do sponsorships for like different promotions or organizations. We had a charitable drive that we did out here in Maryland. It was kind of hard to keep up with it at the same time as doing all your ventures, and like I'm also a father, so I'm trying to do everything all at once. But we did help to feed 26 families in Maryland, or in Baltimore City where I grew up at. So, and on the clothing line, I haven't really had a chance to update it. I've been so busy and a lot of crazy stuff. Like, but we do have like a Team DAR clothing line, which is our movement. It's through cafepress.com, and it's cafepress.com/Team DAR. And y'all can go check that out. I'm probably forgetting some stuff right now, to be honest with you. But yeah, we just got a lot of stuff. like every time I do an interview or like, you know, anything, like I'm always putting out stuff, and I'm like I'm forgetting something. Like I know I'm forgetting something. Like there's a YouTube channel, Twitter, where I talk as much as much as possible to about issues and stuff that's going on. You know, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we're working on. One of the people that's under my movement, Speed on the Beat, he's got his album coming out. We're promoting that now. Comes out August 17th. It's called Songs 4. So we just working, man. We don't stop working. Like I gotta do tonight. I gotta do my own radio show tonight. So like we just don't never stop working. Like
that's tight. That's tight. That's real tight.
Salute to that, yo.
Yeah, real shit.
Feeding those families. That's a big move.
Yeah, man. What would you say with all this stuff going on? You know, what's like your influence that drives you to do this every day?
It's funny. I had a conversation with my ex, and she was like, "I feel like you put your ventures before everything else," and I find that funny, you know, because I don't put anything above my daughter. Like that's my motivation for life. Period. Now. Before I had my daughter, my motivation was just to better myself, because what I grew up at and the things I seen growing up, like you basically was looking at a dead end. Stuff I was involved in growing up and areas I was in. So my motivation for me all came from just trying to better myself, better everybody around me, better the community, better my people. And now what keeps me drive is just my own personal, outside of my daughter. Like my daughter motivates me to live, but when it comes to my ventures and my business and my music and my like artistic stuff, I'm motivated just by myself. Like I'll see something, like the radio thing. I had no intention. I was promoting my first album, and then I I was doing I did 70 interviews to promote it, and I just went on one show. Yeah, I went on one show, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I actually like this, so I want to try this out, and I started hosting, co-hosting the show, and then eventually I kind of took off and started drawing in listeners and becoming I won't never call myself the star of a show, but I became the focal point of the show. We built segments around me and stuff like that. So I was like, I conquered that, and then I was like, well, I want to be a part of a brand now in the radio and not just a co-host. So I'm vice president of a brand. I'm actually helping to run that brand now. So anything I get involved in, I'm always looking for what's the next step. I'm working on books. I'm working on a couple books now, which I've been trying to do for a while, but I haven't not had the time to actually sit down and, seriously write. I got 60 pages of an autobiography, a novel that we're working on. Me and one of my family members, we were working on that novel together, 50 pages. I did 2 screenplays that I'm eventually going to shop around to movie studios, or hopefully, we keep working, financing myself. So I'm ambitious. That's everything. Everybody knows me. Man, you want your hand in everything. If there's there's something I don't know or I'm not skilled in, I want to become skilled in that so I can learn it and get better at it and be better at it than everybody else is doing it. So.
Yo, I hear that, bro. I hear that. What you call it? That's some deep stuff, bro. But what if someone want to holler at you feel me? Try and check out your music, or they just want to, tweet you, whatever. Where can they holler at you at?
Twitter, that's at TrueGodImmortal. YouTube is youtube.com/TrueGod2TV. The blog, TrueGodImmortal.blogspot.com. You can email me for any requests. I've been getting requests for some beats and verses. But you can email me at truegod9914@gmail.com. That's my main business email. I do everything on. That's the easiest ways to reach me is either through Twitter. Twitter or my email is probably the easiest thing. Or I gotta plug my albums on iTunes. You can search for my Amazon, but it's iTunes.com/TrueGod. That's where you can find a lot of my music. I got some stuff on that Piff, one free mixtape I put out a while ago. That was 2 or 3 years ago. I don't really promote it like that, but if you search TrueGod on that Piff, I'll pop up.
Hey, yo, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yo, y'all heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we appreciate you, TrueGod, for coming in, man. Real talk.
Definitely. I appreciate y'all for having me on.
Sure, man. Yo, take care, all right, bro?
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man. Salute.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. Yo, let's get into his track. This is one of his tracks off one of his albums. I'm not sure which one, but y'all can, YouTube it, Google it, do what you got to do. TrueGod Original Kings.
True. Enshrined through the stars, see our soul is the sun. A true core of this earth shine bright as the sun. We build kingdoms full of gold, see the chains of the ring. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. Words from Brother Malcolm, whose dreams I just fulfilled them. The black devil watching, why the fuck you think they killed them? Dissect back to define the world's riddle. The future king in his life like Earl Little when he is looking these are epic proportions, fighting the Black Legion and steady seeking for fortune. A game full of sellouts, this shit is prostitution. What hoes do whatever for amounts of restitution. Solutions, perhaps you bring a form of retribution. You know they build jail cells and mental institutions. I'm still seeing pain, problem is it never stops. My queen riding with me, call her Coretta Scott. With them racist cops from Georgia who used to hold us down and they try to hold us down. Keep our life inside disorder and sick attack dogs, smash with rifles to the cranium. Black man is God, pale face resembles Damien. It's shine through the stars, see our soul is the sun. A true core of this earth shine bright as the sun. We build kingdoms full of gold, see the chains of the ring. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. The only way to beat the system is to fight it. I tend to free your mind every time a nigga write it. She easy E was out pussy, they inject them with a virus. The shit is killing millions, though they wish I keep it quiet. But as the world turns, see encrypted mathematics to the rocket's red glare. It's linguistic acrobatics to society. Variety of devils in circumference. A world of conformers, but some rebels live amongst it. The Asiatic patterns are designed them in its image. Europeans can't define them, they align them with the limits. But the oracle reminds them they've been blinded by the cynics. As the mortals work to build something timeless with the minutes. With them racist cops from Alabama, spreading the propaganda. Together revolutionaries name and try to slander. As we become a less segregated nation, just know the truth before you start to crave for integration. Truth and shine through the stars, see our soul is the sun. The true core of this earth shines bright as the sun. We build kingdoms full of gold, see the chains that ring. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. They rather give us wax museums than give us back our freedom is true. The devil watching, just hoping that you don't see him. But who can look past the silhouette to see a plan full of cigarettes? Liquor weed is as sick as the internet, where demons can intercept your every word and interject. Build a reputation for you, one that seems so incorrect. To talk about the black man, black and brown alliances. Holy city mega speaker, 24 scientists with 360 degrees circular life. If you only 33, then you couldn't focus it right. From ancient civilizations to the trials and tribulations. Inside a mental cell where there's restricted visitation. Who's the real forefathers? They signed Jackie Robinson to the Dodgers, and he criticized every one of our martyrs. Called Cassius the ingrate for choosing not to serve in the fucked up military. Perhaps you need to observe. Shit, Muhammad was a fighter. He captivated with words that dominated with bits, the likes of which never heard. So let's talk about genetics. Almost 60,000 strong. For the credit to the devil race. Some shit I couldn't edit. If the black breeds brown, then the brown gives way to the red. Creates the yellow. Just theories on how we bred. You praising the white. Jesus to everything that you said. Believe in blue-eyed savages. Truth never established it. If Moses had lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, then while we praise Columbus, he's the product of the pilgrimage. When they the blood all in his hands, he ain't discovered shit. You all been ruled for years by your own government. Acknowledging abolishment. Perhaps we all soldiers. Spiritual, but don't conform to Allah or Jehovah. It's deeper than the Muslims. What's bigger than the hoodlums? I'm talking H.G. Wells and Carter G. Woodson. Shit, just go back and see the truth of the historians and know the black man is the world's true origin. Trying through the stars, see our soul is the sun. The true core of this earth shine bright as the sun. We build kingdoms full of gold, see the chains of the ring. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. And you should bow in the presence of original king. One-eyed open.
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Oh yeah, man, that shit was tough, yo. Definitely check out the brother True Immortal God. You know what I'm saying? Respect to everybody doing their thing, spreading that consciousness who overstand this, you dig?
Yep. Anybody on that high vibe knows what's going on. He knows what's going on. Definitely like seeing, a real entrepreneur, and it fits in with, what we were saying. It's just, regardless of any skin color, still doing his thing, still helping out the community, still on his grind, that's how it should be. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, man.
Any color.
Exactly. Like, hearing ambition like that, it always lights a fire within me. It inspires me to, keep pushing, because it's like a reminder, you know what I'm saying? Seeing people push, it reminds me, I gotta get in the same wave, you feel me?
Gotta surround yourself.
Yeah, man. That will do it for us today, yo, FTNR. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all y'all listeners. We appreciate, checking us out. This is Free Thinkers Nation Radio. AsaFoBMP signing out.
Yep, your boy Ace, giving y'all another good show. To my brother. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned for next episode next Thursday, same time as usual. So, forward to seeing y'all soon.
No doubt.
One-eyed open.